notice how when I was laying down, I had my hands where? Yeah, my stomach, right? When you put your hands on your stomach, you can feel your body, your stomach going out and in. That's because the air is coming in and it's filling up your lungs and your diaphragm is going down, remember, and it makes it larger and then it goes down. Sometimes it helps me when I'm really mad or I'm really stressed out. When I do lay down, I do put my hands just on my stomach so I can feel it go up and down. It kind of calms me a little bit. You should try it next time. We do our relaxation right away in the morning, okay? Do you remember our favorite video ever? The I Am Yoga one? We're gonna play it. Here we go.
Do you ever feel small in a world so big? 'Cause I feel small in a world so big. Wondering, how do I fit in? I tell my wiggling body, my thinking mind, my racing breath that I'll be fine. 'Cause I am yoga, still and calm. I am yoga, standing tall. I am yoga, breathe out, breathe in. When the world spins, my heart opens again. I can touch the sky, light up the night, up among the clouds. I can shimmer, shine, go with the flow of the love I hold inside. I tell my wiggling body, my thinking mind, my racing breath that I'll be fine. 'Cause I am yoga, still and calm. I am yoga, standing tall. I am yoga, breathe out, breathe in. When the world spins, my heart opens again. I can stand up for me. I can stand up for you. I can stand up for peace. You can stand up too. You can stand up for me. You can stand up for you. You can stand up for peace. There's nothing we can't do. There's nothing we can't do. 'Cause we are yoga, still and calm. We are yoga, standing tall. We are yoga, breathe out, breathe in. When the world spins, my heart opens again.
All right, our yoga poses for today. Do you remember when we visited a lake in the middle of the mountains? Remember we started in downward dog. Show me your downward dog. Make sure your heels are touching, your head is down. And then we went up to tree pose because we were climbing that mountain. And remember, we get to the top of the mountain, so show me your mountain pose. Look way up at the sky, bring those eagle arms all the way up, and then soar down right to butterfly, because we saw the lake at the top of the mountain and there was a butterfly. And the butterfly flew until it landed on the boat that was in the middle of the lake. Now row your boat back and forth, and on the count of 3, swing yourself into frog pose. Ready, 1, 2, 3. And give me 3 big froggy leaps. 1, 2, 3. And then jump into that rock pose. And then wait right there, and we will start to play some music. Here we go. Okay, ready? Back into downward dog. Walk the tree. Remember, you could do this, or you could go up. Mountain. And eagle. All the way down to butterfly. I won't be like you. Can't hear you. What? You don't know this song? Tell Mom and Dad something you might want to watch. Ready? Into boat pose. And frog. And hop onto that rock. Hop. And down into rock. Good job. Okay. Scooch in. We're doing our second step. Okay. We are done talking about, what are we doing? Managing our emotions. Okay, so now we're on something new. This new unit is all about problem solving. Okay, so we are going to be starting some new lessons, and we're gonna really need your brains because we're gonna play this game. Okay, so here's how the game works. It's called My Turn, Your Turn. We kind of do that in Sunday too, don't we? When I do this, that means it's my turn. When I do this, it means it's your turn, right? Okay. So I'm gonna say it's my turn, and I'm going to point to two body parts, and then you're gonna have to wait until I say it's your turn. Don't let me trick you. Here we go. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna stand up for this actually, because I am gonna trick you. I know it. All right, here we go. Knees, shoulders. Your turn. Good. My turn. Toe, toe, knee, knee. Your turn. Almost tricked some of you on that one. Ready? My turn. Head, ear, shoulder, shoulder. You being patient? Good. Your turn. Oh, I wasn't listening, was I? That's okay. I bet you got it. Are you ready? My turn. Hip, hip, knee, knee. Your turn. My turn. I'm going to go faster. Ready? Elbow, elbow, shoulder, shoulder. Your turn. My turn. Shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear. Your turn. My turn. Knee, knee, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, head, head. Your turn. I'm getting tricky, aren't I? Ready? Turbo speed. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Your turn. My turn. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Your turn. My turn. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Go. Your turn. Good job. So, you were practicing listening, right? You had to use your really good listening ears. Yep. All right. Now, the last few lessons, we've been practicing on how to actually calm down, right? Now, you used some of your focusing skills in order to calm down. Do you remember when we talked about using our self-talk, where we say the same thing over and over again to maybe help our bodies calm down or to be patient? Well, when we use our self-talk, we also have to name our what? Name our feelings, right? Do you remember how in our how to calm down, the first thing that we did was say stop, and then we named our feelings. Here's the song. Let's listen. Because remember, when we hear the first problem-solving step, say the problem. When they say the problem, you have to put your hands on your head. Where are you going to put your hands? On your head. Yep. When they say the words, say the problem. What do they need to say? Say the problem. Where are you going to put your hands? On your head. Ready? Here we go. I should see you dancing.
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, there are 4 problem-solving steps that always help me through. Number 1, it's the yes step.
Say the problem.
What is the problem? Number 2, Think of solutions. What can we do? Number 3, it's the E step. Explore consequences. What might happen? Number 4, it's the P step. Pick the best solution. What will work the best? So let's all remember the 4 problem-solving steps. Let's say them one time over so we never forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, S-T-E-P. What is the yes step?
Say the problem. Put your hand on your head.
What is the T step? Think of solutions. What is the E step? Explore consequences. What is the P step? Pick the best solution. If I'm stuck and in trouble and
Favorite song in the world. Love that song. Should be singing it all the time. What was that first step that they just talked about? What did they say when we had to put our hands on our head? They said, say the problem. Okay? So we're going to focus right on that. Now, do you remember our poster? All right, here's our poster, a new one. This is Javon, right here. Javon has a problem. The teacher asked everyone to read a book with a partner. Now, Javon wanted Vaughn to be his partner, but Vaughn chose someone else, and all the other students already seem to have partners. How do you think Javon feels? Look at his face. Yeah, some people may say confused or unsure, maybe even disappointed or jealous. Good. What clues tell you how Javon feels? Yeah, look at his face. Do you see the way his body looks? And do you see the situation? These two have partner, these two have a partner. I know that when we buddy up sometimes there are kids that are left out, right? But I'm wondering, what do the teachers do? Do they tell you to just sit there? Are you supposed to cry and say, nobody will be my partner? Oh no. Let's see what Javon does. It says, you learn that if you have a strong feeling, then you cannot really think well. Remember we talked about that? How when you're really mad or you're really angry or you're really, really sad, your brain is just kind of all over the place. And so we work on those strategies to help you calm down. Name some of those strategies. Breathing, watching something, yoga, and maybe you came up with a fourth one. My brain's kind of, I don't know. I'm sure you came up with a good one though. So when you have those strong feelings, that's why we're teaching you how to calm your brain down, right? Now, do you think that Javon first needs to calm down? Look at his body. Does he need to calm down? No, he doesn't, does he? Because he's not really having strong feelings. He's just kind of doesn't really know what to do, right? So, because he is not having a strong feeling, he does not need to calm down. Now, if he was having a strong feeling, first he needs to calm down and then he can start problem solving, right? But since he doesn't need to calm down, he's not having really strong feelings, he can jump right into the problem solving steps. Now, how many problem solving steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them, right? So, we are going to look right now at the S and the T on the problem solving poster. The first step is to say the problem. When you have a problem, it is so important to use that self-talk and to say what the problem is out loud in your head. So, for Javon, he is sitting here. And again, he's not super frustrated. He does not need to calm down, but he does need to solve a problem. So the first thing is to say the problem. So let's say it in his head. I wonder what he would say. Would he try to think of, what am I going to have for lunch today? No. What's the problem? The problem is he doesn't have a partner, right? So he needs to think first. He needs to say, I don't have a partner. Perfect. He just did the first step. The second one is to think of solutions. Oh, what's a solution? Yeah, a solution is an answer to the problem. So let's name some solutions. What's one solution that he could do? Yeah, some of you just said raise your hand, right? There's one. Another solution could be what? No, he's not gonna go and cry. Silly. Try another one. What could a second solution be? Yeah, could he go over to somebody else and say, hey, can I be your partner too? I think those are absolutely perfect. Now, I think he should probably first go up to a group of 3, right? And maybe say, hey, could I be your partner because I don't have one, right? That would be a perfect solution. Javon uses self-talk, so I'll read what he says. It says, Javon uses self-talk and he says to himself, okay, I cannot work with my friend and I need to find another partner. The second step is to think of a solution. What can I do? Javon picks instead to walk around and to focus his attention on other children. So we just talked about the 2 steps to problem solving. Now again, don't let me trick you. If you have really, really strong emotions, can you problem solve? I can't hear you. Yeah, no you can't, can you? First, if you have strong emotions, you need to calm your body. Then you can problem solve. But if you don't have strong emotions, you can start to problem solve right away. Step number 1 is say the problem. Step number 2 is think of a solution. Good. We're going to do steps 3 and 4 tomorrow. Okay?